I can't fuck with snakes. I ain't all the way back from my people, I pray I won't fortune for fame. I'm finna turn up and get they ass a taste. I thought I was global, they screaming my name. I'm everywhere like I'm the Chicago way.
ASavv, welcome back.
Hey.
How you feeling?
I feel good. How you feeling?
Great. I feel great.
That's good.
You know, it's been officially a year since we started doing interviews, and you're one of the first people we ever interviewed. So for you to come back is a major blessing and everything. So thank you for popping back out.
Period.
A lot's changed since then.
Yeah.
You would agree?
100%.
And what me and my associates have been trying to stress for the longest, it is 2 people that's on the wave. So you are one of the only few that got a chance to meet us both.
Yes. Period, ASavv.
Yep. But more importantly, you're one of the first 2 people we ever interviewed. So you are a major contribution into our YouTube channel growing. So yeah, you are definitely a huge part of the wave. We wouldn't be shit without you.
Thank you.
Now, this interview is sponsored by LSD Studios. Thank you for allowing me to use your space. I had to give them props. But yeah, though, overall, though, it's been a year and we getting part 2 in at last. You could have been on DJU, you could have been on 16 Sham, you could have been on Drea O, you could have been on True Teller, you could have been on Corporate Media Cartel, you could have been on Jumper, you could have been anywhere, but you fuck with the wave once more. We appreciate you.
For sure, I appreciate the wave.
Of course. West Side's finest.
You already know that.
Now, is West Side carrying the Chicago music scene as of right now?
West Side right now is definitely, I ain't gonna say carrying, but we got VonOff1700, so. That's good, self-explanatory. Like, yeah, we coming out. We got ASavv. Like, we're coming out and making noise. We been had Lud Foe, so hello, Lud Foe.
So first there was Lud Foe, then there's Von. But of course, we need female representatives.
Absolutely. ASavv, I'm gonna be the first. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna be the first female representative to my knowledge from out west. Like, I don't really know too many female rappers from out west but myself. Like, generally though.
Okay. Now, I'm glad you pointed it out because I've done recent interviews. And actually, I've been trying to lock more in with the West Side because apparently, well, from a media's perspective and standpoint of view, I've been told that out west is kind of overlooked due to out south being like one of the main ones with all that attention being shown at.
Yeah.
So recently I interviewed more out west artists and a female artist, Shelly Baines. We actually talked about this and she said the reason why out west is not as paid attention to is because that side alone doesn't support that side. So out west really don't support each other from what I'm hearing.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I think that, like, I mean, out west people just like fan, boy, girl, the out south people just because, you know, they popularize their beefs and it's like, you know, more you could do research on like the negative side of it. But I think that, yeah, I mean, from my experiences, I feel like West Side upcoming artists been haters. Like, everybody just don't want to work together and everybody, it's like a crab in a bucket. Like, everybody want to be the first artist to make it instead of like helping each other do it. So I feel like it's good to see VonOff1700 do his shit and, you know, pop out and show like he did it by himself. So, you know, motivating I can do it by myself too.
1, that's exactly what Shelly said.
Yeah.
And 2, notice you just said Von did it by himself. Do you feel like he should be locking in with y'all? Well, the rest of this side of the city? He
should be the what?
Do you feel like he should be locking in with the rest of out west?
I mean...
No, I'm not going to say should. Could he be locking in with out west?
Yeah, I think that he could, basically. Yeah, I think he definitely could do features with people from out west. But also, I think that because, like, he more, like, deep into the street shit of it, it's probably, like, more politics that come with it. But, for the female rappers who don't get no fuck about none of that shit, yeah, he can work with us.
So only female rappers don't give a fuck about that street shit?
I just feel like, okay, cause like my family and my friends and my cousins, they're foes. Four Corner Hustlers, Brickyard. But at the same time, I'm not a gangbanger. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, me personally, I'm not out here popping and sliding people. Like, if it comes down to it, I know people who will handle it for me, but it's not like I'm not going out my way to, You know what I'm saying? So I can work with whoever I want to fucking work with. Like, I'm a businesswoman.
And is that how you always been?
Yeah, I feel like that. I never just was like, made my environment just be my environment. Like, I have loyalty to what I have loyalty to. I know who I'm not supposed to hang around because of stuff that done happened while at the BAM. But at the same time, I just always knew, like, it's more out there. I'm gonna make more music, see more people, live, go to school. Like, it's other shit outside of this. I never confine myself to it.
All right. And on that Foe topic, recently I talked with SG Batman about that, and he said right now it's really just the foes on out west that got it.
Yeah, I mean, honest to God, me growing up, like I said, I'm not a gang banger, but even just growing up as a girl, the foes was all I knew for out west mainly. Like, I know there's other things and gangs and stuff out there, but that just was always been the main, you know, because back then the foes used to stick together, all of them. And I feel like now that's probably how Von is getting pushed. That's probably why ASavv just got to do. I don't know, like, I don't know nobody else but foes from out west. That's kind of getting there, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, Lud Foe. Hello.
But breaking down how you stay away from that shit.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you would get pushed harder if you was to be a part of that?
Oh, that's probably a good question. That's a good question. I think that I would probably get, you know, in the music game faster. I mean, I'm only 21, so I feel I would have got in there faster if I had, like, encouraged beef stuff and stuff like that. But at the same time, I think that the way that I'm going, I'm a voice for the girls who have, like, you in the streets, but we don't have crash out ass homies who, like, let us do that shit. Like, when my homies used to do illegal shit, they be like, take your ass in the house, you have shit to lose. Like, I'm not the homegirl that just because I'm on a block that they help letting me crash out. Like, no, I still get treated like a princess on the block or not. So yeah.
So you're like an out west Mello.
I'm like an out west ASavv.
Alright, bet.
I went to school. I make music. I'm a rock star. I'm ASavv.
Yeah, for sure. And you were 21?
Yeah.
Small world here. But I like how you're 21 saying this because it feels like nowadays it's like, as far as the music scene in Chicago, right now everyone's paying attention to the youth. Von, Star Bands, Fatso, Chucky, etc. and everything. And everyone besides Star here is really sticking to like with the street shit or something. But you don't. And along with Star. And I like that for you. So it's like, is it like, what I want to figure out here is, like, you said you spoke plenty of times on you being in foster care and everything. You don't really got much support in your family and everything. So how the hell you have that mindset? Who was telling you like to stay focused on the ring goal?
All the wrong examples. Like, that's what I'm saying. I don't see how we could always, like, I don't understand. Like, I really don't understand. Like, I just don't. How we watch so many people die, go to jail, go broke, and then we be like, you know what? I'm gonna do that too. Like, I just feel like all the wrong examples made me the person that I am. Like, watching all my friends, like, go to jail, die, my family members in and out of jail, in and out of debt, like, that shit made me be like, okay, well, let me not do the same shit that they did. So yeah, and like I said, I have loyalty to my environment. I know where I come from, and it made me who I am. But at the end of the day, it's like I can't put myself in a box. If I want to be a fucking millionaire, I gotta think like a millionaire.
So would you say you saved yourself by watching other people and learning from their mistakes?
Absolutely. Like, and no shade to my parents, but watching my mother firsthand was like a big example of me wanting to not be like that. I mean, I'm like my mother in a lot of ways, a lot of beautiful ways. Just the bad parts about it is just her and, you know, our relationship in parenthood. It made me motivated to, like, depend on myself, get money for myself, realize nobody's coming to save me. Like, that shit actually was a fuel to my fire. So it was a blessing and a curse.
Blessing and a curse.
Yeah.
Why not just a blessing? Because look at you now.
I mean, I would say it's not just a blessing because there's still trauma that come with this. I mean, sometimes I just been thinking about how I used to do shows at the University of Vermont, University of Illinois, University of Wisconsin, like everywhere, and I'd be by myself, no family support, nothing. I'd be having people jumping in crowds and people singing my song, like at the show that I did with Mello, and that was crazy. and nobody there but my friends. Like, that's the bittersweet part about it, is that not having family support, you realize, like, you know, at the end of the day, your friends have their own lives and building their own family. So yeah, you gonna be by yourself sometimes.
And yeah, they definitely was supporting Bow. They rap everywhere.
Yeah. Shout out to Money and Shout.
Yeah, you got that Lil Yachty experience when he was perform that Walter Poland song. But is that something that you also tell kids as well? Because you do mentor kids at your college, right?
I teach. I'm a teacher. Well,
teacher.
Before I was just saying my deal. But yes, I was a teacher, audio technology and engineering. But I mostly did performance etiquette, and then like recording, so audio technology. But yes, so at the University of Illinois, we offer hip hop camp to students of ages. I believe it goes as young as 8 all the way up to 18. And yeah, I was one of the teachers. I've been one of the teachers. Yeah.
I was told you had to be 26 years old to be an official teacher, so that's the first.
Oh, I was told that you had to have a degree to be a teacher, but when you know how to get on the stage and perform and do something good and have something to offer, then things can be worked out. ASavv.
ASavv can do it all.
And I have. That's the beauty in my journey, though. Like, I feel like everything been happening the way I would have in these two, because like I'm in school, I've done a pharmacy technician, I've done teaching. Now I'm really doing my dream. Like, obviously a lot of those things were just to make ends meet, because my dream has always been music, but the experience to come along with it and to get this far, you know, it's all like a part of the story type shit.
Alright, bet. And you say you got your degree in teaching, so I assume you graduated yet?
I didn't get my degree in teaching. So I'm getting my degree in mass communications and mass communications and media arts. And so when I got my opportunity to teach at the University of Illinois, I actually had performed at this bar called Nola's Rock Bar along with the Canopy Club. And I was able to meet Lamar Holden, which is the professor of the music building at the University of Illinois. So, yeah, he just helped me get that opportunity. Before I officially graduate in December.
Alright, bet.
Not with a teaching degree.
Alright, bet. And definitely look forward to reposting that graduation when you take your kind of gown pics and everything. But damn, there's like a lot to balance here.
Yes, it is.
Rap life, teaching life, school life, your personal life.
Yeah.
How do you do it?
It's hard. I mean, but honestly, it's just like you have to find a balance within everything. I mean, because music has always been my dream, but I also had to realize before I had this, I had to make ends meet to make music. So it was just about being humble and like putting in that extra work, like knowing you're gonna have to put in those 1,000, 10,000 hours over a time period, because it's like you can't not work and make music if you're not already popping as a rapper, which is very rare for most upcoming artists. Like, you have to build a portfolio to become popping, to get money, to get bookings. And so, yeah, I was working with a motherfucking chicken hat. And
chicken hat?
Yes, and I was still rapping. I still believed in myself. Like, I was working at Slim Chickens. I was working at McDonald's. I was working at Cane's. I was working anywhere that would accept me, so that I could know that I could have enough checks to pay my bills and shoot a music video. But it led me up to a deal and stability, and I come from foster care, so it's okay. Yeah.
And back to that blessing and curse thing. It's been said for certain people, like most people actually, when they go through foster care and everything, it's a lot of trauma that comes behind it and everything, because like even though you build like a new family and everything, it's still like a part of you wish that it could have been like this with your actual family and everything. So it's like just being one for foster care, dealing with foster care and everything, and moving on from child now, like you feel like that is a part of who you are as well.
Absolutely. To this day, I deal with the trauma to this day. I woke up this morning with that feeling on my chest. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, it's never an ended feeling wanting to have your parents. And then even as you get older, it gets harder to me, because you start realizing time is ticking and they're probably going to go, and their relationship is probably never going to get built. And, you know, that's scary, because even when your relationship bad with your parents when you're young, you always be like, well, when I grow up, we gonna fix it. And when I grow up, I'm gonna have enough money. I'm gonna move us all in the house. Da, da, da. And it's like you realize you don't get that easier. The drugs don't stop, and the pain and the abuse and the trauma. Like you have to really like separate yourself from it. And so it never stops. It never stops. You just learn how to deal with it. And you learn how to cope. And you take therapy and you fucking find things that make you happy like this. And you just worry about yourself, and you love people with a long handled spoon because that's what's safe. Period.
So, how do you be handling holidays?
Holidays? Oh my God, I don't even want to talk about that shit because it's hard. Like last Christmas, I was.
Damn, so you don't want to talk about that post we made about you?
What we say?
Okay, during.
Oh, on Christmas.
Yeah, on Christmas. Like, everybody had family shit. You was the only one smoking a blunt.
Okay, so yes, on Christmas Chicago, he posted me. Everybody had families, babies, kids, and I was with a blunt.
Yes, you was with a blunt.
Doing a sponsorship for New Era though, so I was making money. This the thing though. Reason I don't have kids is because I'm young and I want to chase my dreams. I'm a strong believer in you gotta chase your life first. And I know a lot of good women. I mean, I'm sorry, but I just truthfully know a lot of good women that I went to school with who have done makeup, hair, nails, made clothes, and then they stop because they have to focus on being a mother, which is not wrong when you have children, but also I feel like we be young, we just don't give each other a chance to chase life. But anyways, yeah, back to the holidays topic. So holidays be hard because I don't like to spend it with my family because I'm spiritual, and I don't like to hold hands and pray with people who don't want to talk about conversations that need to be had and heard. They be emotional though, because it's like I'm not pressured to find no nigga and have no kids and have no baby because I see how wrong it go for y'all. So I'm not pressured to do that. But you know, it is a day that I gotta be strong. But I feel like it's character building. Honestly, I'm making my own traditions and I'm just making space for like the healthy shit. Like I could go be around motherfuckers. I could be with homies, friends, family, whatever. I choose to take those days to ground myself because why not? Shit, I be by myself anyways.
So is it safe to say you're an introvert?
I'm an extroverted introvert because the crazy part is, no, for real, like I love, like when it comes to my music stuff, I love collabing, I love meeting other artists, I love singing. I think true artists are insane. Like I think we all got something wrong with us, and I love meeting other people like me that's a little weird like me in that way. But on a deeper level, like how I'm having this conversation with you and telling you, like how I told you I woke up with something on my brain this morning. Yeah. I'll wake up with that on my brain and walk into a room that same morning. None of them people know. So yeah. Like, I'm not telling the people too much and getting too deep into it, like, but yeah, I'm nice. I'm not a mean person.
Yeah, you definitely are. And one thing you expressed plenty of times is that, like, one thing you are comfortable doing is being yourself and everything. And that's how you naturally be when you're around people, from my experience and from what I've seen with you with other people and everything. So, it's like, you're not one for being an artist that has to keep up with an image. Yeah. I am the image. It's me. Me being myself is the image. That's the brand. Okay, bet. So for the artist who feels like there has to be an image sold in order to keep this shit going, what's your message to them? Yeah, artists need to hear this. My message to artists who feel like something has to be sold, it's really like, are you doing this to make yourself miserable? Like, waking up and having to fake every day is probably sounds like the most miserable thing ever in life. And then choosing to do music because it's a choice, it's just choosing to be fake. It's sad, like the world doesn't need more fake motherfuckers, more motherfuckers to write your music for you. Like, that's the whole problem with this generation, the world now. Like, we duplicate and curate more, like the same duplicates of shit instead of originality. So yeah, I mean, you could do that. It might sell for some time or whatever, but it's not giving what you think. And I assume you never tried putting on a certain image, right? Nah, I'm just me, and I change all the time too. So I think I'm very experimental with things, but it's all me. And what is the reason that you do try changing over time?
I mean, I don't try changing over time. I'm a fucking human being. So that's what happens. Like,
so you're growing as a person.
I'm growing as a person. I'm learning new things and I'm seeing new things, and it's making my music sound different. It's making the things I talk about be different. It's making the way I dress be different. Like, I'm fucking evolving.
Mm. Yeah, because you said it was an experiment shit. I'm like, huh?
Experimenting means like just trying new things, seeing what I don't like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright, I see what you mean.
What I do like.
But alright, though, let's talk about you and your label and you being signed. You being signed a year after us interviewing is crazy.
I know, right?
So that's where the chain came from?
Oh no, I already had this. My new custom made Trench House chain is on the way though. I had to custom make it for me. Everybody got custom made ones, little specialty with my name on it. Yeah.
But yeah, break down this deal for those who don't know.
Yeah, so more of the story is I got a deal. It's only 2.5 years. I own my masters. I don't have to tell the everything of it, but like I know what the fuck I'm doing to make the money make sense. I know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm getting paid. I'm good. I don't have to live in Chicago anymore. I'm not worrying about anything. Everything, all my productions, everything is in-house, paid for, and I'm great. And this is like the amazing starter deal of a lifetime. Okay? Because you're talking to somebody who realistically didn't have a hit song. I'm just a great artist with the great fucking visions, great videos, great stage potential, get booked a lot. So yeah, I'm very humble in knowing that this is just like I'm just getting my feet wet. I've only fucking been making music and investing in music for 1.5 years. Like I've been making music for 8-10 years since I was 8 years old, but investing in it, put money in it, using my Instagram and my pages to promote myself, meeting people, figuring out stuff like that, it's been 1.5 years. So with that being said, this is amazing for me and I'm happy. And I'm the first lady of the label. Duh, like what better position do you get than that? For real, for real. And as being able to be the person who's gonna help my label grow, that's big. Like that's way the relationships that I'm in, it's not like I'm building a label with random motherfuckers. Like these are established people who have pushed hella other artists and left their other things and came to this. So with that being said, I just feel like this is a great, amazing opportunity for me. I'm going to take full advantage of it. I'm grateful for all the members of the label for coming and taking a chance on me, you know, because this could have went a whole different way. They could have been like playing the numbers game, and they played the talent game.
And circling back to what you said about out west, these foreign no, you didn't say that. And circling back to the popularity thing, it's like nowadays they only care about you if you bring numbers to the table and everything. So for them to take this chance on you is amazing and everything. So it's like, do you feel like that you're an example of talent matters more than popularity?
Absolutely. You do not have to do what everybody's doing to make it. One person in your city don't have to make it. You don't got to dick ride them all the way to the top because it's not going to work. It's not cute. You shouldn't do it. Be yourself. Live life. Have fun. Make music. Do what makes you happy and stop forcing it. I feel like everyone is trying to be a rapper because they fucking forcing it. If this shit don't make you happy and you generally not making music for yourself, that's the number one thing. People are making music just because they feel like, well, maybe this will sell, maybe this will sell. And if you're not making that shit from a genuine place of passion, it's never gonna fucking do what it needs to do. Like, just be yourself, my nigga. Or don't do this shit at all.
Alright, but check this out. Like, the rappers that's blowing up today, these are rappers of our generation, and you're one of them. So now let's talk about this. It's a lot of rappers out here, but it's more of youth rappers that's around and everything. Like artists that's 21 and younger that's really trying to get into it because everyone who's blowing up or there's more of a spotlight on as of right now, they're all young. So it kind of seems like it's really a young man's game here. Well, young men and women, of course. So it's like rapping for yourself or rapping because it's a certain age range to start and be a rapper.
I don't think that though. City Girls didn't make it at 21 and stuff like that. And then JT reshaped her whole, like, she's made an amazing project and it's going great and she's way older than that, rebranding herself. I think it's about the fucking authenticity. I think it's about making something that's like true to you, but also like maybe relatable. Like your city can relate, it's vibey, it's now, but it's essentially you, like your aesthetic. We don't need 1,000 other ASavvs, 1,000 other Kendrick Lamars, 1,000 other Drakes. That's what a lot of people be messing up at. Like, I like some people music because they sound like somebody else, and if they ever stop rapping like that person, I probably would stop listening to them. You know what I'm saying? It's like we fucking duplicating artists right now, and the originality needs to hit again. Because it does.
And that's something that a lot of people are saying is going on nowadays. People don't have creativity and everything. And from what I've seen from you, you are a creative artist. So it's like, where does your creativity come from?
Experience, going and doing things and living my life, and then getting in the booth and talking about it. Just simply that. My life, though. My life. And I feel like a lot of people forget about that. I feel like a lot of people just like get on the internet and social media and see what things are busting and be like, okay, well, this is the trend, let me do that. But like a lot of good music definitely comes from experience. Even drill music. Niggas be making killer music because these niggas, and I'm not encouraging that. That's not what I'm saying at all. That's not the point. But what I'm saying is, ooh, maybe I shouldn't say that with that because then it gonna start.
Okay. All right, then I'm not gonna keep the conversation going, but just
what I'm saying, experiences matter, but don't go kill nobody just to make a killer song. Like, please.
You really think everybody did that before they made a song?
Bro, these young niggas be having switches and they be tweaking. These young niggas be listening to Von, King Von, 1700 Von. They be like, you know what? I'm finna ski mask up because I want to be like these niggas. And that's where it go wrong. And then the problem is because these kids getting younger and younger, so the less and less developed brain, they just see some shit and go do it.
Mm-hmm. And that's why Von recently had to get on J-Bane platform and make it very clear that he does not want the kids to be like him.
Yeah.
But also he did it there because he wasn't even aware of how much of the youth is listening to him, which is why I was asking you earlier about the music being about a young man's game and everything, which you clearly disagree on. So it's like, if Von can have these many kids that's listening to him and actually looking up to him and trying to imitate him, it can happen for you too. So thank you for making it clear that you want
I want to say that because this is the thing too. It's probably like very conflicting, like how I'm a teacher and then I'll be making the type of videos and music that I do. It's just like, first off, I obviously don't bring that type of energy into my professional spaces, and it's a time and a place. Why do you got your kids watching, you know, certain things? Like, certain things should be censored. Like, I'm an adult, so obviously I'm gonna make music for adults. But you know, if your kids are looking up to me, then it's your job as a parent to censor which part of my adult music is good enough for them. You know?
Okay. So the parents need to start censoring what the kids see.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, thanks for putting that. Oh, side note here. You heard about that teacher that got fired for the music that she was making and everything like that?
Wait, what she do?
Okay, basically she was putting out certain music and everything, and the school she was working with wanted her to take it down. She refused to do that, and then she got fired for it. Then she shot a video with her students.
Oh my God.
So it's like, if you just say you don't bring that around.
No, I don't bring that around, but also I work at a hip hop environment. Like, I teach hip hop music. It's a hip hop camp. So I mean, it's a little different for me, but also, I don't know. Like, the University of Illinois offers hip-hop platforms for their students. They give them a campus culture platform, Lamont Holden specifically, within the University of Illinois to come on there and rap, and they don't have to, like, not curse and shit like that. So I think my situation, you know, was gratefully different, but that's crazy. But maybe it's different if she's not a music teacher. I'm a music teacher.
As a matter of fact, it was never said what type of teacher she was, but yeah, that's true. But
I was a music teacher.
Yeah, but I assume, because since that's the type of school that you're working with and you're just teaching for the students, that they are aware, but you just don't bring that energy there, right? I
definitely think that, so I have, like I said, it's an 8 to 18 range. My older students definitely have me on social media. They definitely have, see my music, but also we definitely like, okay, for example, Kobe, for example, he was my student last year, but he graduated, he goes to Columbia this year, and it's a music school in Chicago, and he's not from Chicago, and I don't teach in Chicago, so it's like that influence doesn't go always negatively. And that was a young man, and Lily's a young woman. They like crossing over to being adults. Now my younger students, their parents don't have them on Instagram. So I mean, I'm sure they could search ASavv on probably YouTube or something, but they're not seeing my everyday vulgar, you know, more vulgar content. And I don't know. All my babies like Gravity Falls. They like intentionally gravitated towards the Disney type music on my page because they babies, and that's why I made that type of music for the babies to have that. Like,
so you low key do make music for kids?
Absolutely. I booked school. I got booked at school shows. I have clean edit versions of my music. Yeah.
Oh, and how old is the students that you teach them, if I may ask?
I said they range from age 8 to 18. It's a hip hop camp.
8 to 18.
Yes.
You focus on all ages?
Yeah, so basically what happens is 8 to 18 years old, it can apply to the camp. Then they divide students that are producers and then students that are artists into groups, and then they get divided into classrooms. So my classroom for each camp may have 2, you know, elementary, middle school kids, but then 4 high school about to graduate college, you know, that type thing. It's just based off producers. A lot of times we pair the kids that's similar ages together, but it's just producer and artists.
Okay. So you teach. Okay, so you say you do teach like all ages.
Yeah.
All right. Normally it's like it's certain age range for teachers and everything. But it's glad to know that you're able to talk. You're actually able to talk to the youth like as adolescents and teenagers. So you get to see how things are time is changing as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's pretty sure I'm pretty sure that's an amazing thing for you and everything. All right, so Pretty Girls Love Lud Foe. You seen the viral Facebook status, right?
I did. Okay, so actually I'm glad that we were in LSD because Locum actually produced the beat for Pretty Girls Love Lud Foe. So yes.
Alright.
Yeah, Pretty Girls Love Lud Foe.
And was you always listening to Lud Foe?
Well, since he came out, yes. Lud Foe was very like popular in the school. He's popular in the West Side. I remember I seen him in the Falcon Field gas station one time. I almost passed out back then. I was like a real fan because the crazy part is Lud Foe was one of the first rappers from out west, so he was like representation for out west. And then I mean, did we listen to Lud Foe? He's fucking raw.
Oh yes, he is.
So yeah.
But it's a lot of repercussion that came with Lud Foe according to Von.
Like.
Basically, what he told 16 was that Lud Foe's music caused out west to kill. Like it wasn't like street shit. Like it wasn't always glorified and shit like that. But since he came out, that's when shit made out west what it is today.
Once again, I feel like niggas be rapping about their lives, and then other people hear it and be like, I want that to be my life, and that's what a conflict caused. I didn't listen to Lud Foe and be like, yes, I'm gonna be a young street nigga. And I'm about to go out there and I'm gonna pop and rob these niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just like, you gotta be able to decipher. Now, I do think once you're saying what he's saying about the youth, like I said, the youth is fucking, they're very, what's the word I'm trying to say? You know,
easy influence?
Easily influenced. I feel like that relies on the parents because a parent should be watching their kid, but, I don't know about that. I feel like there was already violence going on, and Lud Foe just talked about it on a song.
So nothing is his fault.
Nothing Lud Foe. Lud Foe made some amazing music. Lud Foe, like, the only thing that's Lud Foe's fault is he helped out west get some great songs. He put us on a map for some time.
And then he disappeared.
And then he disappeared like a real nigga should.
Oh, so you gonna do the same?
I'm going to get rich and go ghost. Isn't that the goal? I want to be a rapper for life. I'm not saying, you know, that was Lud Foe situation or nothing like that, but I don't know, and that is my goal though.
No, but it's like you actually got a passion for music and everything. So if you don't want to go ghost and everything, you damn near abandon your. No. Let me say, you never say you will go ghost. You say you want to get rich and go ghost.
Yeah, like I don't want to have to be in the paint all the time. You know? And like right now, I'm just now getting into the paint, so obviously I'm gonna be in the paint heavily for a couple of years to get my career off the ground. But yeah, I don't want to be in the paint all the time. I want to be able to get myself to a space where I could just happily and comfortably make music and decide which ones I'm gonna let the world hear and which ones are just for me.
Okay. So one day you will hold everything to yourself. All right, cool. All right then. Well, I'm gonna assume you're in a great space mentally, right?
I'm in okay space mentally. Honestly, I feel like I'm happy. Like I said, but like my mental has more to do, not to do with financial things all the time. So. And
I'm glad because for a lot of people that's the case. They want it. It's
I mean, the money definitely helping. I mean, yeah, but it's like honestly, like as you grow, I feel like honestly it's more time to focus. Like I don't know, maybe that's a bad thing. Like as more people get. It's sad, but like you kind of focus on what you don't have, and it's like the more that I succeed, I'm kind of realizing like yes, I'm doing this for me, but also like damn, maybe I was like underlyingly wanted some satisfaction from my parents. Like I want them to be proud of me. Like maybe that was also a part of my fuel, not just me and the hustle, you know. And so I started thinking about like emotional things like that. Like I'm just a girl, so
I'm just a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I be thugging though. I've been chilling. I've been happy. I've been taking flights. I've been taking trips. I've been staying in the pool, which I love. Water, it calms me. I like to swim, and yeah, I've been in the studios. That's what makes me happy. Music.
Yeah. You ever thought about having a podcast?
So last year when y'all asked me would I do a podcast, I said no. But this year I'm gonna say yes, but I'm gonna clarify why I say no. The first time and still tell you why I say yes, but it would be like later in life because I feel like it's very important for people to establish, especially with public platforms, who and what they want to do, who they are and what they want to be, because it's hard for people to escape. I think DDG is an amazing rapper. Y'all would not let him stop being a YouTuber because he did it so well and so good for so long. However, if he would have started out with rapping and then flipped to a YouTube bag, we would have let him be a rapper who could just do YouTube. You know? So that's why I would wait until I'm an established artist first, because that's what's important to me.
Alright. And salute to DDG for all the vlogs. Still.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But alright though, getting close to the end here, so is there like in our last interview we would give you names for you to say anything, say something, get special shouts and everything. But this time we're gonna give you the floor. Anyone you wanna give special shouts to?
I wanna shout out to DJ Meech, little bitch, for signing the real bitch. I wanna shout out to myself. I wanna shout out to Locum for having me here at LSD Studios. I wanna shout out Envion because I was there today. I wanna shout out everybody that just been supporting me, honestly. Like, everybody that's been supporting me, giving me opportunities along this way, helping me build my platform, my catalog, content. Thank y'all. I love y'all. It's very appreciated. And it's working.
Of course. All right. And last and most important question of all, and that is TCW feedback. Now, in our last interview, we asked you what you liked about us, didn't like, etc. So, we got better questions that we still need to work on for ourselves here. Now, you done 2 interviews with us. You didn't have to do them, but you did. And over time, we have been working on ourselves with interviews as well. So, we just want to know, like, how do you feel about the questions that you've been asked by us?
I feel the questions are cool. I think it's good that y'all ask about like content and culture that's going on within the city right now because that's relevant to the platform and to the artists that's from the city. Yeah, I feel like y'all helping people tell us their story and go along the way. And I feel like, from last year to this year, people going to see like a difference in my interview. And then the next time we do an interview, they're going to see a difference and learn more about just watching my journey. So I fuck with that.
Part 3 as well. All right.
Yeah.
Third time's a charm.
Who
knows? You might get both of us.
Yeah.
All right. Is there anything specific you like about the questions?
Yeah, I said I like how this helping me tell my story. It's like building a story, a platform for me to build my storyline and show y'all, invite y'all in.
All right, cool. Well, yeah, though, just in case there's room for improvement, is there anything you didn't like?
Anything I didn't like? I don't like how you keep making the chair squeak behind the camera.
Well, we do need more than one chair here.
No, that's okay. And yeah, no, I think this was a good interview. I think it was fun. It's natural. I fuck with it. I don't got no complaints.
All right, cool. Then on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate our interviewing skills?
Scale of 1 to 10, I'll give you a solid 8.5.
All right, B minus. No, A minus.
Because
yeah, but trust me, next time when we get full time, it's a lot more we can talk about.
okay.
Yeah, because and the reason that's why I asked you about the podcast and everything. It's like when people do look into you, you do have an amazing character and everything. And there's a lot to you that can be real motivational and everything. Like if you was to write a whole book about your life and everything, I feel like a lot of people gravitate towards it. And on top of that, it's like you spoke on wanting to be a voice for women and everything. Mm-hmm. And a lot of women don't feel like they have a certain voice for them outside of Nikki and certain other people that's already at the top right now. And I feel like if you do choose to get there and not go ghost, and you choose to be that voice, you can really change the lives of generations of women. Just by you naturally being yourself, and just like how you turned everything you went through in life into something positive and a blessing, despite it being a curse as well. So it's a lot to you. So that's why I want to encourage you for it. But part 3, we will talk more about that.
Thank you, for sure.
Any final remarks, any final questions? No. Any final remarks, final comments, or anything you want to get off your chest and let people know?
Yeah, I just want y'all to know I'm ASavv, the motherfucking hood's rock star, straight from out west, Wilcox, K-Town. Thank you. Keep tuning in. Trench House's first lady finest. You already know I'm saying I'm coming up. I'm growing. Been growing, and I'm representing for my ladies.
Of course. Ladies get into it, ASavv, and you will always and forever be a part of TCW Chicago Wave. And next time we get part 3, we will actually have a shirt for you with your face on it.
Period. Yes.
Yeah, you see that logo, right?
Yeah, I didn't see it.
You didn't see the logo?
I didn't.
We had a whole logo with you on it.
Oh my God, I gotta see that. Yeah, I'm so excited for that. I would love that.
Okay, well, I'm gonna show you that. But we got shirts and hoodies for you for part 3 next time and everything. But yeah, definitely keep coming back. We do fuck with your energy and everything. Yeah, we out. Bye. And I'll see you in the streets.